Hey everyone, what is going on? This is Background Noise episode 339, and tonight we will determine who among us is the greatest American. We have 4 contestants. Contestant number 1. He hails from Canada. We call him Chris.
Sorry,
If you turn to the stream, you hear the music.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, can you tell us why you would be the greatest American?
Well, I'm here. That's part of it. On America Day, we're all a little bit American, and well, I'm hoping our education system gave us a bit more about your country than yours did.
Inherently possible, for sure.
Definitely possible.
All right.
I'm still in North America, so it half counts, right?
Yes. Contestant number 2. He hails from the United States, weirdly enough. We have Hank!
Right when I was sipping wine.
Hank,
There's a hot-blooded American.
Yeah,
Hank, can you tell us why you will be the greatest American?
I've been drinking since 11 a.m., so I think that just outright.
You kind of.
I think I've won.
Yeah, I think you maybe prior to the competition.
I'm in the running.
Yeah, no, I fully agree with you. Yeah,
Right.
no, that makes perfect sense. All right, so we're gonna move on to contestant number 3. Contestant number 3 may happen to live down the street from me. He is my boy. We have Jacob.
What's up, everybody?
Jacob, can you tell the people at home why you will be the greatest American?
I don't know, 20-something years of experience out here in this great country. I say great loosely.
Great is a relative term. Yeah.
You're 27? Holy fuck.
I said 20-something.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 27.
He is
I was like, holy
24,
shit.
like me. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
And contestant number 4.
I think I'm 29.
He is the oldest person in this podcast, also hailing from Canada. We have Kyle. Kyle, can you tell us why you're going to be the greatest American?
I can make the best American arguments.
He does have a point. Yeah, no, I'm going to give him
Well,
that.
I'd fucking argue
Alright.
that.
Alright, so,
Exactly.
In the spirit of
Just like
America.
that.
no, that's yeah,
Just
very
like
fair.
that. I can make those.
And Hank, thank you for the follow on Twitch, my man. Beautiful. Lovely. And I am your host, HydroxideAnt. I don't get a cool intro because I didn't pick a 5th song.
Fair.
Yeah. I am not the greatest American. I am just the moderator. I like to think I live on the exact border between Canada and the US for this game.
The host of The Greatest American.
Yeah, so definitely not the greatest American. However, yeah. So, these questions range
Chris
from
Kelsey.
history to things that lurk inside my mind. So, fair warning. So, we have determined we're going to go in order, and if someone gets it wrong, we will hold a buzz-in round, at which you will buzz in saying your name. So, don't forget your name.
I have the best idea.
That's
Okay.
gonna be hard for me.
So determine
Buzz is
first.
saying Hank. He has the answer.
We have determined Chris will be going first on this quiz because he was in a TeamSpeak first tonight. Question number 1, Chris. Who was the first president of the United States?
Wow, I actually am drawing a blank on this one.
You fucking kidding me?
Can we have the Canadian answer or question to that?
I think it's my turn.
No, this is American. I am
This
going
is
to
the
embarrass
America quiz.
myself on that knowledge too, and try not to embarrass myself on
So
the Canadian
Chris,
knowledge.
I will, take a guess if you.
Oh
have
yeah, no,
someone
I
in
will.
your-
I will absolutely. Wow. Yeah, let's just go with George Bush because there's enough of them.
Hello?
There's a chance.
Okay, no.
fucking half right.
Yeah, you're close. So, we will now be holding the buzz-in round, so you can buzz in at any time saying your name.
Buzz. Hank 3?
Kyle.
I heard Hank 3 first.
He said Buzz.
Oh, he did say Buzz, but he's drunk. So I'm
He
gonna
did
give
also
him...
say Hank 3.
He did say Hank 3 before Kyle as well.
He announced
He
his
said the
state
exact
and his name, and I'm okay with it.
You know,
I didn't hear Hank.
it is I mean, it's George Washington, and that story about a cherry tree is fucking false. That pisses me off when people say that.
Yeah,
that
he had
shit.
wooden teeth. Do I
Yeah,
win?
no, he didn't. He had fucking teeth made out of slaves' teeth, if you're wondering.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
What?
What?
Which part of the... Never mind. Okay.
Ask me questions.
You know, we're gonna move on. So, Hank, this
Alright.
question does go to you.
Right.
How many original colonies were there when the U.S. was
That's
first established?
13.
Judges.
13.
Yeah, it's 13.
Yeah.
It's 13. So,
Yeah, I actually knew the two answers here.
yeah. So, hopefully,
fuck?
Kyle,
No,
when
I'm
it
not
comes
gonna-
back to you.
Yeah, no, I'm fucked now.
So, Jacob, hard question here.
Alright.
What year did America declare its independence?
What?
Yep.
1976.
That is
There you go.
correct.
Yeah, I would
Yes.
have known that. I did not know that.
Okay.
It's not hard. It's not a hard question because that's when history started. You know, July 1st. Everything
There is
before
no
that was a
history
mistake.
save for American history. That's the long and short of it.
See, I would have known that because of how many car parts are spec'd to that length or size for America.
Is that a joke? Or is that real?
Like the Viper's wing is exactly that length.
You're
in-
right about that, actually.
Wow.
I hate the Dodge
Wait.
Viper.
That is,
That is
it's a little
very
upsetting.
American.
No, American car companies are actually just shit posts.
That
Oh,
is,
yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna move on to the fourth question. Kyle, what is the national anthem of the United States?
I'm pretty sure it's God Save the Queen, and by that I mean Star Spangled Banner.
We are taking it. Yes. God save the Queen. Yeah, I'd like to throw that. All right, Chris,
I had to troll
no.
first.
are you ready for question number 5?
Absolutely not. Let's do this.
What is a
Absolutely
squirrel?
Squirrel.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
What is a squirrel?
Ah, well, it is a component and a very important one of the rodent family.
Uh-huh.
That is my final answer.
And you are correct. That is a squirrel. I will accept that as a squirrel.
And a rodent.
Yes.
And a rodent.
That's what they call me.
All right, Hank. So we're going to move on to
Yep.
your question. What kind of pie is the most American?
Definitely apple pie, but like I
cherry
disagree
pie?
that it's the best pie.
We were not asking the best. You did nail it on the head. I didn't want to get into debates over pies here. I'm sure.
There's a whole song about cherry pie.
Oh, there is.
That's not actually about cherry pie though. It's about pedophilia.
Don't ruin my innocence.
All right, Jacob, are you ready for the next question? My God, he's not.
Jacob, stop hitting the blunt. Hello?
I don't know if he's mic cut out.
No, that's too Canadian. He can't do
Yeah,
it.
it's not legal where we are, unfortunately.
Yeah, that
However,
stopped everybody in
Canada,
this
it
TeamSpeak
is.
before. Definitely, that
Correct.
stopped me.
Yes.
Obviously, no one has ever done drugs illegally and or sold
No, we
Well-
would never.
Jacob, if you can hear us, who was the second president of the United States?
them. Buzz.
We were going to give him a little bit to see if
Yeah,
he's
but
here.
I want to answer it because I think I'm gonna get it wrong.
Okay.
I actually know this. Fuck.
I
I'm
guess
going
first.
to poke him on TeamSpeak to see if he is here.
Oh, wait. My
Oh,
bad.
You're
I was
here.
muted.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh my God.
That's why I was like, if you can hear us, you may not be able to. Okay, so Jacob, we'll start the time over, of course, because there's totally a time limit on these. Who was who was the second president of the United States?
All right, that is actually a very tough one. I'm not sure if I remember that. Can
Are we buzzing?
I call a Canadian?
What?
Yes.
Why would you call a Canadian?
You
for this?
you can call a Canadian. I will allow it. But if they get the right answer, you have to split the 1 point with them.
Ooh.
And you have to call me on Discord.
Fuck
Or
it.
Facebook.
No, fuck it. Call the other American. I know this.
Oh,
I'm
he
positive.
asked specifically if he could call Canadian, and I said
Yeah, that's
yes.
the only lifeline he requested.
So unfortunately,
cut
if he
my
wants to
hands
reach
off.
out to someone, it now has to be a Canadian. So
All right.
you can either guess yourself for the full 1 point, or reach your hand
Help me
out.
here.
You guessed who? Kyle? Jacob,
Kyle.
who? Okay, you
Me?
guessed Kyle. Yeah, so Kyle,
Yeah,
who
yep.
is the second president of the United States?
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
Okay.
Because there's two names that are in my head right now.
Uh-huh.
So I'll give you the. How about this? Can I give him the 50-50?
Yeah, I mean, if he technically this is his point still, and
Perfect.
you're splitting it if you get it right.
Okay, is it Thomas Jefferson or John Adams?
I'm gonna go with John Adams.
That
You're
is correct. Jacob and Kyle both receive half a point due to that.
Wonderful.
Okay,
I'm pretty much out of American history knowledge now.
Kyle, this is your question.
Oh fuck.
How many stars are on the American flag?
As many as there are states.
God damn it,
I'm
that's
looking
not an
for a
answer.
numerical amount for this question,
Tony.
must say. I will allow you to also reach out to a Canadian if you'd like.
I want to say it's 50.
You are correct.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Fuck.
Congratulations.
Is it 50 or 51? I don't know.
It's
You guys have way
50.
too many fucking things.
Fuck. It's
Alright.
50. Hello?
Wait, what was the question?
It was how many,
How many
stars
stars?
are in the American flag. It's
How the fuck do you make a nice square of 51, Kyle?
Yes.
I don't know. It's America.
I don't know, that's Puerto
They do what
Rico.
they want. It's fucking
That's
They're-
no, don't ask Puerto
All
Rico.
right, Chris.
Uh,
This is a very difficult question. Can you name a squirrel?
yes.
I can't actually.
If you were to name a squirrel,
Sandy from Texas.
okay.
Oh,
Oh,
smart.
good squirrel. Good
Come on,
squirrel.
guys.
Point for
Squirrel.
Chris. All right, question. Next
Most
question.
American squirrel.
Yeah.
Good answer. So, Hank, this next one is for you. Out of the countries that make up North America, which is the best?
That's fucking easy. It's fucking United States of America.
Unfortunately, sir, that is incorrect. We're going to
If you're gonna
move
tell me-
on to our
If you're gonna tell me
buzz-in
the
portion
People's
of the
Social
round.
Republic of Canada is better than America, I refute the entire premise.
Kyle,
I
go
know how to
ahead.
answer this. You have to answer correctly. Okay.
Uh,
So the answer is America. Fuck yeah.
okay, we are still going to say no, unfortunately, to that premise. So Jacob and Chris, you're the only two left in the round.
It's seeming really unpatriotic if the answer is anything besides America, if I'm honest.
Jacob, did you say your name to buzz in?
Jacob.
Which country that makes up North America is the greatest?
North America, you say?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna throw a wild card out there, and I'm gonna say Nicaragua.
Hello?
Okay, I'm not even sure if that is part of North
It's
America. I think
not.
it's Central America. We're still gonna
your
say
point.
we're still gonna say no, Chris.
We default to Chris.
Chris, by default, this question goes to you. Which of the countries that makes up North America is the best?
Mexicanada.
You know what? I
That's
like
not
his
an
spunk.
answer.
We're going to give the point to Chris.
Fuck.
I'm calling the cops.
I was tempted to give to Nicaragua, by the way. Was really tempted. All right. So whose question was that? That was Hank's.
Oh,
So
see, that
this-
makes sense because your president's trying to make your country great again. Obviously,
Careful.
that makes more
It-
sense.
yeah.
That's why you guys are number one. I get it. I see the logic.
We're
Okay.
not number one
Hashtag
yet, but
not
we'll
my
get there.
president, I guess.
Fucking big brain. What? Current president and
So-
future
Hashtag
president?
not my
we are going to
president.
move on.
Future
And
president.
Jacob,
Hashtag not my president.
what is the national bird of America?
That would be the American bald eagle.
I will say you're correct, my good sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Can
So,
that be the American one? Can it just be the normal?
However, I
bald
think
eagle?
there's a point to be raised that hawks are also pretty cool birds.
I do. So my
I
college,
agree.
actually, their mascot is was the hawk, and I was very happy. I like hawks.
Okay, to be honest, I
Yeah.
really thought the American national bird was pigeons because
Oh.
yeah,
Are you fucking... Fuck
I'm
Hey,
off.
joking.
that's more like the national bird of New York.
Yeah, that's the bird in
Yeah.
New York
Yeah.
City.
Gotcha.
Because they're everywhere.
Absolutely everywhere. There's no
Uh,
escaping them.
No, they're also not real. They're surveillance cams, and you
They're just
cannot
flying
convince me
in
otherwise.
exactly.
All right, we're gonna move on to Kyle. Kyle, what day did America declare its independence?
Would it have been today?
What is today?
Well, no,
The
not
4th
today.
of July?
Yes, you are correct.
In whatever the fuck year that.
Yeah,
they
it's
said
okay. We were
originally.
only looking
through
for
this
the day,
already.
so July 4th is correct. It is weird that the Canadians are getting all of my joke questions. Ironically, Chris, this is totally a serious question. Chris, Coke or Pepsi?
I swear
Oh
to
my
God.
god, this is such an abusive question, especially
not.
for me.
It's a very
but
simple answer.
Chris is very much a diabetic, so this one is
a diabetic that doesn't like cola.
yeah. So
Coke.
this is Coke. All right, we'll give it to you.
Correct.
Yeah, you can take Coke. That's fine.
No.
I was
correct.
gonna.
Communist
Hey,
ass
no
Pepsi.
matter what you guys said, I was gonna give it to you because it's a
Coke,
preference at
because
this
Pepsi
point.
doesn't go up my nose nicely.
PepsiCo is better.
Oh, okay, he's got a good point.
You just say PepsiCo is better. I swear to God, I'll
Yes.
kill you. I'll get the support of the
Pepsi-
Coca-Cola
okay.
company, and they'll start another
I got
banana
fucking Mountain
republic
Dew,
in
bitch. What do you
Canada.
got?
I
What do you
swear to
got, okay?
Christ.
I got fucking Doritos. You got Frito-Lay over here, motherfucker, okay?
Okay, so
Your
Hank,
corn chips.
I would argue this is just as a difficult question as the last one.
All right.
When did World War I begin?
Are you asking when America entered World War
No,
I,
just
or
when
did
the
World War
actual
I start?
when the war actually began. What year?
Aren't they the same year?
XD.
What?
XD.
You don't know
Yeah,
that?
I'm fucking
No,
sure,
I do.
Jacob.
I do.
He was joking.
Because
That's
the
why
war
I
actually
followed it up
started
with the
in
XD.
1914, but that's
Oh.
not when America joined.
So Hank, you got what I was looking for. So good job. Good job, Hank.
I'm actually a low history buff, so like, aim shit
Did you
posty
be a history
questions
buff
at
for
me
that?
if you want. What? No, but like apparently.
Fucking World War.
So Jacob,
Yeah.
your question is, when are squirrels?
When?
When are squirrels?
Correct.
Yeah, that's fair.
Squirrels are now.
I fully agree with you. Yes, point for Jacob. Good. That was one of the more difficult questions. So Kyle, we're gonna move on. When did World War I end?
18.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah. Good job.
that's
Kyle.
true.
Nailed it.
Yeah. So I like to think all three of you had equally as hard questions there.
Really? Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
So I did give out the warning that I am the one who made this quiz before starting the quiz. So, Chris, this one is actually probably going to be a bit harder. What country had control of Vietnam prior to the U.S. trying to step into it?
Brazil.
You're wrong.
I like
It's a
this
country.
funk.
Can I give him a hint? It's a country I deeply loathe that I make fun of frequently. You'd hear a lot of jokes about white flags about this country.
Nice. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Meh.
I didn't know that was
Uh,
actually real. Is that a thing?
To which part are you asking?
Sorry, that's the correct answer. Is what I'm saying.
Yes, it is
I
correct
think
answer.
so. Okay.
Yeah.
dope. I was gonna say.
Sorry. So am I?
Yeah,
able
you're
to
still
use
you're
this
still on the board.
lifeline?
Hank said you get a hint, so you get a hint. The rules of this game are very flimsy, and I have no morals.
I think it's in.
I hope I'm not wrong because I hate to raise their name on such a glorious day in the celebration of America being celebrated with some Canadians that you'll accept us, but the French.
It is the French. Good
That's
job,
right.
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm honestly impressed. You didn't need any hints. You didn't need anything to get through
No,
that.
Good
wait,
on you,
came-
Jim, for knowing so
Throughout,
much history.
yeah, he just knows. Yeah,
But couldn't we have just said like Russia or China or something like that? Because like he didn't say which part of Vietnam.
That's
I am quite
technically
the
true,
history
Fair.
buff. I
suppose.
No,
almost
that is-
remember what
fair.
I drank earlier today.
that is.
But to be fair, I
Almost.
don't know if it was Russia or China.
I don't
think
either.
there's
I just
Russia,
know
right?
that the area in which the U.S. took was occupied by France.
Yeah,
France beforehand.
I just Indochina was a real shit show of colonial powers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Hank, this moves on to you. During World War II, who was the most famous leader of the U.S.? By that, technically, there was more than one leader throughout the span of the U.S., technically, of World War II. But obviously there's one that led the country.
He's just better.
Yeah.
I mean, Harry Truman led the country, I suppose. He was the president.
I didn't know that.
Did you not?
No,
But,
I suppose
you probably
I know the
wouldn't know
British
that.
guy.
But that might not be the most famous one.
Well, I
He's
think
right.
it's harder. I mean, Eisenhower was the most, like, used.
I mean, who was the president?
Well, Harry Truman. He was the
Throughout
president.
the most important parts of World War II.
Fuck me to death. Is
You
it
mean the
not
beginning?
Harry
It is
Truman?
not Harry
Wasn't
Truman.
there?
I have tried so hard to give you more hints at this. Would you like to lock
Oh
in?
fuck! It was FDR.
It
wasn't
was
Fucking
FDR,
Franklin
correct.
D. Roosevelt.
I was just like,
Fuck me.
I'm surprised like this wasn't one that like immediately
bad.
was. Yeah. No,
Well,
you-
it was because for the vast majority of it, it actually was Truman.
That's true, but that I said most famous because I knew there were
That's
multiple
fair.
leaders.
Thank
FDR is
God
more
that-
famous than
Yeah.
Truman, but
Like, I wouldn't have known Truman.
No, that's why I'm like, no, most famous. All right, so the next question goes to
Maybe the
our
British guy? I know the British guy.
beautiful, beautiful boy Jacob. Jacob,
Yes.
who is the most famous leader of England during World War II? I think
Wait,
he
can I
might
have
have
that
been
question?
the only
That's
one, as
easy.
far as I'm aware.
I'm
he
gonna.
really hated Indian people, if that helps.
Oh, I know. That was I'm gonna hit you with a Winston Churchill.
You're damn right it
I was gonna
is.
be- Yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna be more upset if you didn't know. that.
Kyle,
Yeah.
I'm going to
That's
swap
what I
these
want.
next two questions just for you.
No.
So Chris, unfortunately you're going to get a different question because it just makes sense that Kyle answers this one. Kyle, who
I'm
was
okay
the
with that. It's
most
not gonna make
famous leader of Germany during World War II?
Jesus Christ.
Clearly this is a key part of my heritage,
Uh-huh.
and it was Himmler. And by that I mean...
Careful.
Yep. Okay. He said Hitler. We know what he said.
Hey,
Okay.
Kyle?
Yeah, we're gonna just move on.
I'm just saying to see myself.
Yeah, he just would like to see himself in the mirror
Yeah.
one day after he eats, if possible.
A little bit concerned.
So
As you
Chris,
should be.
I'm sorry to put you in this position, but who was the most famous leader of Russia during these times of World War II?
You're gonna doubt your first answer, but I promise you, your first answer is almost definitely correct.
That's not very good.
It is a very famous Russian man.
He really likes starving people.
Well, I'm gonna go with Joseph Stalin because it's just
Yay.
the most
You
are-
recognizable
you are
name.
right,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Then Hank, you spoke
Yeah.
right through to
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
Yeah.
and really, really inflamed my self-doubt.
So I like to
You
think
think you're
that.
wrong, you're not.
You think you're wrong? Okay, you're on the right track. You're not.
Oh.
No.
All right.
No.
No, it's just the most recognizable Russian leader.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So
I have a
only time
bonus
people
question.
care
Who's the
about
biggest
Russia is
traitor of
World
World
War
War
II.
II?
It's Italy, but
It's Mussolini. 'Cause,
I mean-
the Italians are fucking traitors.
Interesting.
Okay.
So
I mean that's correct. But like,
Hank, the next question is for you.
I,
Would you give a squirrel an acorn if you only had one acorn?
Oh.
of course,
I
you
have the right
do.
answer for
Squirrels
this.
are a national treasure. You let them plant that acorn because they fucking forget where it is, and it grows into a glorious acorn tree.
You're damn right. That's the most American thing I've heard all night. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, sorry.
Thank you,
I got a
thank
little teared up about my affinity for squirrels.
I fucking love
What
squirrels.
you say is that acorns are actually poisonous if left raw. So what you do is you cook it first with a little bastard.
So, hey Jacob, weird here. Who was the most famous leader in World War II of Italy?
Italy. Oh, that's Mussolini.
Yeah.
How'd you figure that
Yeah, I think he probably knew that, but Kyle might have just said Mussolini out loud, so if you had any doubt...
Why?
Because he's the biggest traitor. We
for
just
the
talked about it.
Americans.
I didn't request an Ask a Canadian.
No, he
No,
actually
it was-
freely gave that information
I
before I
really
asked the
gave it
question.
before. Yeah,
So, yeah.
for the scroll question even.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, well, you know, you got it anyway, which
That's
is
very
beautiful.
American.
That's very American. Ah, I see. All right. Kyle,
Hi.
when did World War II begin? What year?
I believe it was in 1939.
You are correct, my good sir.
Oh, Christ.
Mhm, yes. Okay,
I'm
so
always iffy on the beginning of that one.
I just
Also,
as
we're supposed to,
oh no, I'm sorry, Kyle. Go ahead.
I'm supposed to go to a bonfire.
Oh, but don't you want to learn if you're the greatest American?
I do. That's what I'm saying.
So after 24 out of 40 questions that I've written down.
Oh my God, there's more.
Yeah, you're damn right there is, Kyle. Because you need to extensively is what I was looking for. Find out who the greatest American is among us. Trademark.
The world.
This is not a simple task.
Yeah. So after these 24 questions, in first place with 6.5 points
Hey,
is Kyle.
you're doing it.
Tied for second with 6 points is Chris and Hank. And
God.
with 5.5 points, we have
Sorry.
Jacob, who is roaring from behind, but he is just letting you think you had in the first half, but he's really going to get you in that second half.
And
Got
definitely
that
not
one
going to place below 2 Canadians.
Okay.
Wait, didn't you get the first question wrong, Chris?
God damn,
Y-
my
yeah.
fucking feet sound like fucking
Oh.
popcorn.
He got the
Arthritis.
George Washington question wrong, yeah.
Fuck me.
But I didn't get a question wrong.
No. You have 6.5. I think
Okay,
Chris
yeah.
stole a question when everyone got one wrong.
Yep.
And I gave him the points for
Gotcha.
Mexican
Did he really?
Canadian or whatever he
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
Mexicanada?
Mexicanada, yeah. I liked the spunk in him, so I
Yeah,
gave it
with
to him. Okay. So Chris, when did World War II end? What year are we looking for?
The answer in
Hell.
Europe or in
I believe
I mean,
I
there's
believe
just
it technically
a
was
generally agreed
upon
upon end
date
because
event.
of the treaty.
yeah.
The treaty, you know.
So you're talking about the European
There's a
one,
treaty.
Oh, I mean, vague. Well,
Was it so I might be wrong, but was the Treaty of Versailles the one that ended World War II?
That was World War One.
World War One, sorry. Then it's the treaty I don't remember. Or
So, I mean, I guess Kyle's right. That does technically depend on if you're talking about the American
Day or
front
VJ
or
Day?
Europe. Yeah, exactly. He's right.
well, Google has answered it for me, and we're going with what Google says.
Do you want a year or do you
I
want
want a
the
year.
exact date?
I'm looking just for a year.
Then
We're not
you're
Good,
looking
the
for
because
the
there's
exact
no
date.
hope
so
I'm
it
getting an
doesn't
exact
God,
matter.
I would
date.
never ask you guys
Correct.
the exact date. I wouldn't know that
know
without
the exact
Googling.
date of both.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
I don't even remember the month. I just remember that they're a thing.
Well,
Yeah, I was
Chris,
going to say, it's September something, 45.
holy crap!
Well,
Yeah, yeah, holy
it
shit!
It depends on which
Alright,
part
Chris
you're
gets a point,
talking
by the way.
about.
It's honestly sad how little I know about like the dates of everything to do with the wars, seeing as I did a trip across Europe visiting Canadian
Yeah.
sites and
That
battle
was the
Japan
station
one, right?
and
But in
battlefields.
fairness, it depends on like, cause like in Japan it was like, yeah, it was September 2nd, 1945. But in
But
the
in Europe,
Europe
it's like 44,
theater,
right?
it was well, it was the 8th of May, 1945. I think.
Oh,
I could be
okay,
wrong
so
on that.
40 Okay, so 45.
Yeah, they were
I couldn't
both
remember if it said
45, I
that.
think.
Oh,
But
beautiful.
yeah,
Hank, are you ready for your next question?
vaguely.
Who was the third president of the United States? The one after the
Fuck.
second one, then one before the fourth one.
I remember he hated black people, but that doesn't really narrow it down.
No.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
guess
Yeah,
Thomas
no, it really
Jefferson.
doesn't.
Yeah, it was Thomas Jefferson, and you
Yeah.
hit the nail on the head.
Totally hated black
So just as a quick shout out to Lin Manuel Miranda, I believe I got his name right, who purposely casted a black man to play Thomas Jefferson in the play
people. God
Hamilton.
bless that guy.
What a fucking legend.
How many more
Oh,
American
yeah.
presidents do we need to know, Tony? Because I don't know anymore.
I think none, as far as I remember. I for some reason I abandoned the question after 3 because
Good,
my
there's
mind
only
went off
1,
to
2,
other
and 3, and I didn't
places.
even remember
That's
what the fuck
fair.
order 2 and 3 were in.
So, Jacob,
Yes. Present.
what Prime Minister of Canada named 2 baby pandas?
Don't make me do this.
This doesn't seem a very American question.
It's on my list
It's
of the
the most
greatest
American
American
question, actually.
list, so
Yeah.
it clearly has something to do with being the greatest American.
I have one guess, but in fairness, I only know one prime minister. So
I'm gonna
Okay, 'cause if you
keep
say
it
one
100
name, you
real
get 2
quick.
of them.
He's like, to me, he's like a progressive version of Trump. Justin Trudeau.
You were right.
he's a
He
progressive
did
version
name
of Trump. That's a fucking hot take.
he
That's
did
fucking
name
insulting.
exactly 2 baby pandas. So your knowledge of American history is very good, Jacob. I must say.
Thank
So
you.
no one knows what that even means
No
to
idea
know if
how
I
much
should be
that means.
offended or not.
It means that Americans literally only care about us to know that we named 2 pandas.
I just enjoy the fact, and clearly whoever made this thinks it's very important.
Fair enough.
So Kyle,
Oh.
how was your day?
All I did was sleep.
Mhm.
So,
Sounds pretty damn
it starts
good.
at midnight, right? But I mean,
Mhm.
I'm just getting up. That's my day because I'm still on
Okay.
like Singapore time.
Did you? So
like,
did you sleep well though? Did you think you had a good slumber?
you know what? To be honest, Tony, I looked at my clock. It was 7:08, and I'm like, fucking podcast. And I sat up, and I came here immediately.
That sounds
Literally, that's
beautiful.
all I did.
That's
Thank you.
cute.
I love you, Kyle. So
I'm so
that
glad
you do definitely get a point for that. By the way, that sounds wonderful. I thank you for sharing how your day was.
Apparently, going to a bonfire later.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds very nice. Also, it's very
Must be nice to go out and see
American.
your friends in a country that doesn't have viruses.
There's that. There's also going to be less than 10 of us. And we can
Still
be 6
safe.
feet away
Stay
because,
safe, Kyle.
Yeah.
I
Everybody's
haven't left
dying
my
here.
property in weeks.
I don't really want to go there, to be
Just
honest.
stay here and get drunk with me. Easy.
I don't have any booze, but I do have
What?
drugs.
Oh,
What?
well,
Okay,
I mean,
fair enough. That
close
works.
enough.
I mean, I do
Yeah,
have booze.
that's
I have
fine.
Jaeger and I have a little bit of whiskey. so-
Jaeger.
Vince gave it to me when I moved in, and I
It
haven't
still
drank
hasn't
it
been touched.
yet. Yeah, it's been a year.
Jaeger's pretty bad, but if you're a cute girl, I'll do shots with you.
What if I told you Kyle is a very cute girl?
Well. We're in business.
I believe that changes things.
Yeah.
Chris, I need to borrow your software.
Yeah, I got it.
So, Chris, your question. Say something America sounding.
Fuck off.
Yeah, we'll take that. Even though there was
Yeah,
there was
that
there was a hint of an accent there that sounded almost more British, but I'm still going with it.
You didn't
I
add the
personally
butt,
would
so
have
we're
gone
okay.
with All Lives Matter, but
Yeah.
Man, that would've been- you know, there were a lot of answers I would have accepted for this.
Yeah,
There's
What's
so
the
many
difference?
flaps through my head.
if you
Um,
say
and-
anything vaguely hateful, you're
Also,
probably
would
fine in the
100%
current
gotten a
political
point.
climate.
Yeah, would have gotten a point. So,
Hashtag mega.
oh, I might have given you 2 points for that one. This current state of things. So
honestly,
Hank,
so many phrases passed
What's up,
through my
Chief?
head, and my response to them was "fuck off," and that's just what came out.
beautiful.
So
That's valid.
I think that
I
phrase
think
is
it's the
said
most American thing I've heard today.
in one of them.
Literally staring
Yeah.
at my passport right now, and that's fair.
Yeah. So Hank, very important question on to know whether you could be the greatest American. What is your opinion on ducks?
Well, on ducks.
Yes.
I have an answer for that.
Well, waterfowl in general, I think we should protect them
Uh-huh,
and preserve them.
Mhm.
We give them kisses on the beak.
Yes.
We pat them on the back.
Mhm.
We give them national parks.
Can I buzz
If
in
you
with Coil?
Beautiful.
if
I
you
love this.
if you have a problem with waterfowl, frankly, you have a problem with me, and I suggest you let that one marinate.
I like to buzz in.
I have to give him the point. That was beautiful.
But the correct answer, one, is to say I do not have a problem with waterfowl. The second answer is they are delicious.
How dare you?
You're in hot water, Kyle. You're in hot water.
What do you mean?
Which
For negative
coincidentally is also how you
points.
cook a duck.
American
Hmm.
going duck hunting? Like a thing? I don't know. We do
Okay.
here, to be
Uh,
honest. But
I mean,
It-
it's
it
a New
probably-
England thing,
it
but, like,
probably
the
is.
thing is, pretty much the rest of the country doesn't recognize New England, and we view them in the same way we do the colonial British. We hate the Patriots, The New England Patriots in particular is what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Boston's a shit show. Connecticut.
Boston.
Nobody can even spell that shit. It's Connecticut. What a fucking stupid name.
It's actually spelled very, very dumbly, in my opinion. Yeah. So, the next question goes to Jacob. Jacob, name a song sung by an American.
Oh shit.
I literally can't even think of one right now.
This is god damn it. There's so many.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue. It's just like,
Literally so many.
the only way is you panic and accidentally say, like, Celine Dion or something.
Name a fucking Taylor Swift song.
I love that I just picked Kyle's brain, by the
I
way.
don't know.
Okay. So,
You
any
really
song.
say I don't-
Any song
song?
ever made or sung by an American.
Well, can I buzz in then?
Same.
I would like you to take a guess, if
I'm
possible.
gonna say. Wait, name a song.
Yeah,
Yes.
Name a
any
song
song
made
that has
by
ever been
America.
sang by
Stop
someone who
Googling.
lives in the United States.
You must know Taylor Swift songs. Jesus.
I don't know any Taylor Swift songs.
Oh,
wait,
kidding
no.
me?
Style. I Taylor
Alright, fair enough.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
s-
that's fair.
I don't know Taylor Swift songs, but I'm gonna take it from the peanut gallery that is right. We're giving you a point anyway, because you're a
Okay.
good person. All right, we're gonna move on to the next
Do you
question.
don't listen to music?
I don't listen to Taylor Swift that often now.
No. Like, it's just
Why?
Jacob in general.
Oh.
She's good.
Well, no, it's the sort of thing where someone asks you what your favorite movie is, and you forget every movie
Yeah,
you've
you
ever
just
seen.
fucking lose
Yeah,
it
yeah.
all.
No, that's
Very
exactly
bars
what
like
happened.
that.
I
It's the
was
same
I was
energy,
honestly
yeah.
being a dick with that one and hoping someone would panic and say like "Your Heart Will Go On" by Celine Dion.
I would have, Tony. That's the first one that came to my head. I don't know why.
It's fated to be that way.
But to be fair, we have sold her to you, and she stays in Vegas now, right?
Oh, do we own her? It's like how we won Justin Bieber by losing the hockey game. a while
Correct.
back.
No, fuck
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
no. Justin Bieber's Canadian. You can fucking keep that
Nope,
one.
he's
Fuck.
yours now.
No,
You
we
did
we
this
made the
though.
bet in Canada and we lost. We
God
we,
damn it.
He
we rolled the
He
He
dice.
literally looks like a fucking trailer park meth head, though, so I guess he's
Exactly.
American by honor.
Okay.
He's Americanized himself.
I guess I
Yeah.
shouldn't make fun of him, though, because apparently he has, like, Lyme's disease, and that's why he looks like a crackhead. However, his music sucks.
You know, Steve didn't think Lyme disease was a thing.
No, I
Damn.
think Lyme disease is a thing. But,
Yeah.
like,
Okay. You know.
He
Speak-
literally didn't think it was because he asked Alexa one time, and it's just like, oh, blah blah blah. No, it's not. But like Alexa
bro,
was.
Lyme disease terrifies me.
Correct.
Every time I see a tick, I just, like, I'm ready. I pull the fucking guns out.
That's what Alexa did. Like, we should probably do more research.
That is also
Asking
a very
Alexa.
American answer, by the way. That's
you.
what you do
Thank
when
you.
a tick comes
American
out. Kyle.
I thought it was saying the disease didn't exist. That's American.
Oh, that is also
Yeah,
very
that
American.
is very
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yes,
okay,
disease denial is a very American
that
thing.
is also
I
very
forgot about
American,
that.
I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah.
What if
Yeah.
you could wear a cloth face mask and reduce the spread of a virus by 70%?
We just knocked
That
the fuck out
sounds
of
like Chinese propaganda to me. I don't know about that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, you're right, Jacob. My bad.
Clearly, it's a red. It's a red
Yeah.
face mask with
Red
a
is
single
dead,
golden
chief.
star. Yeah.
Red is dead. We mean that about Democrats and communists.
Oh my god.
All right, Kyle.
Wait,
Hi.
Which
wait, Democrats are.
Yeah, I know.
Democrats
The
are
joke
blue.
is that Democrats are blue. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Trust me, though, the people who would laugh at that joke definitely don't know which color is associated with which part.
I have no idea. I know one of them's an elephant and the other one's a camel.
I'm colorblind, and I giggled.
You know what? That's fair. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Tony appreciates my joke.
I do. Yeah, I giggled. It was a giggle.
I appreciate you.
Kyle,
Hi.
which sport is known as America's pastime?
Baseball?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it
right.
is.
Nailed it.
However, I think you would find most modern day Americans hate baseball.
Yeah, a lot of them
instead
don't.
prefer football.
I feel like that's gonna like they haven't changed.
It is
like,
a
which one it's
generational
called.
thing,
Yeah.
you know, because like boomers are like, yeah, we love baseball, but like millennials in our
I
generation
love
is like,
baseball.
God, I love football.
I fucking love baseball.
God, you know what though?
Not-
we won't have-
Baseball
I
is
love
very
football.
much
we won't
Kyle's
be able to
pace.
we
I don't
may
like. I
not
can't watch it.
even be able to tailgate for football my senior year of college, and frankly, that is the most devastating news I've gotten in my entire life.
Oh.
I have had a single dream in the last month, and it was literally playing baseball, and I was sad. I can't do that anymore. Yeah.
Oh,
can't
I
even
actually
imagine
used to
remembering your
love
dreams.
baseball.
That's what I mean. I played for 12 years.
I
So-
played
baseball
from
for a hot
4
minute, but
to
Football's way
15.
cooler.
So
Yeah.
I played for like 11 years, I would say.
I played, I think, from 4 to 12, and then I was like, "Fuck this! This sucks."
And then I umpired. I was a registered umpire, by the way.
Imagine Kyle with that
Registered.
much power.
Wait, you're fucking Canadian. How the fuck were you registered? Do they have baseball in Canada?
Oh my god.
That's not a joke. I'm actually curious.
I think they have Canada baseball. Canada
I mean,
baseball. I gotta
presumably
take
they
a
do,
walk.
because you're a registered umpire, but like,
I just asked, do they have
the
Canada in
worst.
baseball? No one was noticing.
I know. I noticed. That's what I'm saying.
The
just
way I
worst.
remember that it's America's pastime is simply I look at the places that have teams in Canada and go, oh right, those are the American cities
Yeah.
of Canada.
Toronto?
Yep.
Makes
Actually,
sense.
Toronto's the only Canadian one right now. Montreal
Exactly.
used to have one. The Montreal Expos back in the day.
Yep.
But
what's really odd is that hockey, right, is definitely more a Canadian thing, but we have. There's a shit ton of NHL teams for the United States, and
That's because
Not
it's an
as-
American
yeah,
organization.
no, I get that, but like, I feel like there's not actually a lot of pro teams for Canada. Am I wrong in that?
There's literally one for every province.
There's
Yeah.
one for every province, which is what,
Oh,
like
except for
5?
PEI, right? Yeah, doesn't have one like they have one. Shit.
No.
There's like a shit ton of American hockey teams.
Okay,
But there's
so
also,
I know
you know-
the amount of states, but you can't count fucking provinces. We only have 10 of them, for fuck's sakes.
Well, yeah, that's my point, though.
oh,
It's not my fault you guys split your country up like it was a big fucking slice of pizza. We split our country up like it was fucking pizza cut party style. That's not my problem, that's yours.
But we have more. That's the thing.
You have more provinces? No.
No, we have more pizza.
Yes.
Right.
so
I thought you guys said we have more country.
Correct. I was saying we have more
I
land
mean,
mass.
you technically have more land mass, but your population on a lot of that land mass is
Who
less than
gives a
great.
shit? That's not what we said. We're not
I'm
cutting
gonna
up the
invade you.
population. We're cutting up
Oh.
the. You know
I'm
what?
gonna
We
invade you, is that what you
and
said?
We already won that.
Yeah.
Fucking suck it. Burn down in White House again. Let's go.
so
Big bet.
1812.
Let's
We
go
can
right
do it
now.
Again. We'll fucking
Let's
ride
go-
the horses down, but
let's
we'll
go-
fucking get on the moose now. We've upgraded
I mean, in
since.
fairness, you guys have your borders closed to us because we
We
can't
do.
even manage the concept of, staying 6 feet away from each other and wearing a cloth face.
So, this feels like a good time as any to ask the next question in who is the greatest American, which goes to Chris. Chris, how many provinces are there in Canada?
This is bullshit.
10?
Yeah, I would hope you would know that. Yeah.
It really would have just been sadder if you didn't know that.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, Kyle just said it.
He
I
didn't
had
ask
full
the
faith in
check.
Chris entire. I do like that. Just out of random happenstance, Chris has only answered like actually one American-ish question.
He's answered a lot of Canada.
Yeah.
And squirrels. Speaking
It's
of squirrels,
not rigged.
it's not rigged. But speaking of squirrels, Hank, how many squirrels are too many squirrels?
Oh, there's no such thing as too many squirrels. We fucking love squirrels here. Same as deers. We love deers here. You know how many deers I see? I look out my window,
Man,
27
deers are
deer in my
fucking
backyard.
I enjoy squirrels, so I do like the answer that there is
God
not
bless the
a.
squirrel. Alright,
a
I'm
limit
gonna be
on-
right back
yeah.
because I've run dry on alcohol and
Okay.
food's ready, so I'm gonna make myself a plate and I'm gonna get more alcohol because that's my job as an American. I'll be right back.
Yeah, beautiful. He's serving. Well.
The
So
whole reason for hunting season is that there's too many deer.
yeah, no. So Jacob,
Yes.
this is not a trick question. I swear. What year did the War of 1812 begin?
Don't make me do this.
Google it.
All right, 1812.
Yes, you're correct.
I wanted to give a meme answer for that so badly, but like,
It was the 100-Year War, Jacob. It started in 1712.
Jacob,
like,
what
I
just
wanted to meme.
for shits and giggles? What would your meme question have been?
I would have said like fucking like 1482 or something.
Beautiful. I would have accepted that one as well.
Yeah.
And Dorsey0149 said, "Squirrels make me feel dumb." I'm sorry that squirrels do that to you. Squirrels, they just can't help it. They're just very intelligent little creatures. They're so
are
intelligent,
very hard to
they forget where they place their acorns and trees grow. Like, they're, very smart. Yeah.
It's all according to plan.
Yeah, I think they probably never meant to do that, but you never know.
Like in the simulation.
It's a simulation of squirrels. Yeah.
Ah, yes. The best.
I enjoy it. Yeah, so, Kyle, this next question is for you.
Yep.
What is your favorite state?
Ooh, Alaska.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
And yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that's
I think
fine.
Alaska.
That's
is my
technically the
favorite
biggest state. Most land mass.
state. I would have said Texas, but just you fuckers wouldn't even let me go there. So.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right,
Yeah.
because you were going to steal our jobs, clearly.
Right?
That was. I thought that was a plan.
Yeah, he was coming here to steal jobs. It totally wasn't like an equal work transfer of 1-for-1 or anything. No, he was coming
Yeah.
here to steal our jobs. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
For anyone who
That's
doesn't
about
know, the U.S. wouldn't let Kyle, for a work program, come to America because they thought he was stealing jobs, and it was just because his company sent him there.
Yep.
That actually
To be
sounds like
fair,
something
they
America
should've
would do.
told
I'm not
me
gonna
what to
lie.
say. Yeah, no, I told the Canadian side of it because we have it on the same thing. We do American customs here.
Oh.
Just because there's so many flights, right? So we just have like a little American. Yeah. Anyway, but I told the Canadian customs side of it, they just laughed their fucking ass off. They're like, "What the fuck, really?" They didn't say what, they didn't swear, but they said, "What, really?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
They saw me coming back through, right?
In
Yeah,
chat, and Dorsey said, "That sounds American."
It is. So enter the South Park meme of "they took their gerbs," and that's all I could think of the
Yeah.
entire time that I was being probed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say
If
probed,
not
you
for
just nod with a
the
finger.
way that the NSA is, I would have assumed that to be a joke. But
He did not make me take off my pants, so that was glorious.
Are you
matter how
happy
hard
or
Kyle
sad
tried.
about
Kinda.
that? By the way,
I should have just taken them off anyway.
Yeah,
And
I think
then-
at
then I
that
probably
point,
could've
what
been
did you
there.
have? What did you have to
Yeah.
lose? They're going to send you back anyway.
I was already drunk a little bit. It would have been fine.
Oh goodness.
That probably wasn't part of the problem.
Hey Chris,
May or may
I'm
not.
about. Hey Chris, this has nothing to do with the upcoming question, but just to tell you a little about my pets, I have a goldfish named Seymour, and I love him a lot.
What does he see? More.
More, yeah. So his name is Seymour.
That's fair.
Okay, thank you. Do you like the
Sounds
name
like a
Seymour?
good guy. I like the name
Thank
Seymour.
you, thank you. I had picked the name out before I even had him as a fish. So,
Wow.
yeah. Unrelated.
Good thing it ended up being such a fitting name.
The next question, Chris, is what is the name of my goldfish?
Wait a minute.
All right, you're gonna have to give me a minute. I'm pretty high. Let's see.
It was a trick question. It's coil the whole time.
Oh no! No, it's Seymour.
Thank you.
And
I'm
his
so
plant is probably named Coil.
yeah. I'm so happy that like we're that close that you would remember my goldfish's name from a conversation months ago.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I have a better memory than most goldfish, but not Seymour. Seymour has a,
Oh, he's
a good memory.
beautiful.
Of
He,
all the
um,
things he's seen.
uh,
live.
Seymour has a perfect memory.
Oh, and Dorsey has a good point.
It's Hans.
In chat, they said, I think it's Hans. Hans was a great goldfish name. Hans was from American Dad, right?
Yeah.
Was
Oh,
a goldfish,
yeah,
the
yeah.
German goldfish named Hans. Beautiful. Top tier.
The shaking in his chair about Hans. So good.
Hank, are you back now? All right, we are going to go on a brief intermission of talking about other things. Yeah.
I can't do the Kramer thing. What did he do? Did he
He
just like, move his mic around?
yes. So actually, he would put his mic behind his monitor, and then yell. Which I honestly
That
thought
worked.
that he left the room every time when he did it.
That's the same.
Yeah.
I thought he was literally getting up and walking around.
Yeah, me too. He honestly fooled me. So and Dorsey in chat said gun safety. I
That's
think
not very American of you.
that
Yeah, the Australian guy has the best speech on that.
I think actually was Jim Jeffries.
Yep.
Was it? Yeah.
I'm a responsible slave owner. I keep
All right,
mine in the safe.
No,
Excuse me?
And Dorsey, with the rebut, immediately said,
Basically
"Wait, no, Americans
endorsed by
don't know
the
about
modern-day
that." Which,
Republican Party.
must say, point to
Right.
Endorsey in chat. So, Endorsey, you are on the board with 1 point, must say. So,
Welcome
What's
to the
up,
scoreboard.
we are currently. Chris had the last question, and he correctly remembered the name of my goldfish.
Nice.
So,
These are important facts here.
yeah, they are. So,
That's my
Hank,
Americanized question, though.
this is technically your last question.
My last?
Yeah.
Yep.
Name an actor in the movie Independence Day.
Come on, man.
Well, that's fucking Will Smith.
Yeah,
then,
Will
ain't
Smith
it?
is definitely in that
Yeah,
movie. Yep.
yeah, he's in that movie.
Yeah.
Hank, I've never been more proud of you.
Thank you. I try really hard.
So Jacob, I don't know if you will know this, but unrelated, by the way. Did you know in the year 1980, the U.S. had a very underdeveloped hockey team that they just weren't expected to do much in the Olympics. Anyway, unrelated question: what year did the Miracle on Ice take place?
Okay, Why?
Why what?
If you don't know this, I'm just gonna shit on your choice. As somebody who loves both hockey and Soviets getting punched in the face, I'm gonna be pretty angry if you don't know.
Ooh, Endorsey went with 1845. Let's see, Jacob, do you have an answer?
Okay. 1980.
1980, correct. Man, I am so impressed that you had that down. What a time to be alive. So Kyle,
Hi.
this is the hardest question of the quiz.
I'm very concerned.
Kyle, what year was 1776?
Oh. This is a little bit rough.
It's a little bit rough. Yeah.
That's a tough one, man. Are you sure you really want to go with
What
that?
year was that? 1776.
This is a toughie.
Ed? Yeah,
We're asking the real hard-hitting questions.
Endorsey with the guests in chat saying 1632. Close, must say. Like, we're right on the button. Almost there.
1776 AD.
I'd like to point out that you're wrong, because in America we deal with time in before Christ. That's what BC means, in AD after
What you
death.
called? I'm away.
So it was 1776
Ah.
God damn
AD.
it.
I'll
Wow.
be taking the final point.
I said AD.
I was gonna say, didn't Kyle say AD, actually?
I did.
Yeah. So, Kyle, I'm going to give you a point for 1776 as your answer, I must say.
Thank you.
So,
Oh, you're welcome.
That was a very American response, Hank. Thank you.
I try. I really try.
Actually,
actually...
Actually, it is the exact same thing that you said.
so you're wrong and I'm right.
Chris,
It's American.
Chris, I'm going to give you one more question.
Oh god.
If you could swap your points total with any other player, who would it be?
The guy in chat.
Yep. And
No, Chris, no.
I would end with swapping my points with end.
Okay.
Take it from the black person, obviously, because that's the most American thing to do.
All right.
Careful.
Well, okay. So Chris has changed
What? Am I wrong?
points with Endorsey. So Endorsey. Okay. So Chris, now you have that many points. Endorsey now has this many.
Kyle, unfortunately, I haven't been answering very many things wrong.
So
It wouldn't be taking.
Hank, if you could change your
Yeah, I
point
know, but
total
that's just-
with any
okay.
player, who would it be?
Really, with myself, probably. Because I think I'm the best American.
Okay.
And because I'm so American, the opinion of everyone else doesn't matter.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna leave you. Jacob, if you could trade points with anyone in the game, who would it be?
Did you leave that for my
Riveting.
comment?
He's probably rolling a joint.
He actually might just have his mic muted.
Again.
I'm
Jake,
gonna give him a few secs.
So,
If you exchange your points with any
Secs.
player.
could I take the host spot for this game show?
that's a pretty American answer.
That's blasphemy.
Do you have to trade
I'm gonna
points
democratize this game show.
That's
with
blasphemy.
Tony?
And this, ironically, this game show is a dictatorship, so no. Yeah.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, weird. All
Very
right.
suddenly sounding quite un-American.
All right. I am now swapping your point total with.
I mean, if you look at this recent presidency, it's actually very American.
I am swapping your point total with ends.
Valid.
And then I am swapping. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to swap your point total with Chris.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
So now Chris has this many, and you have this many for that attempt. You motherfucker. Kyle, if you
Hi.
could trade points with anyone in the game, who would it be and why?
I'm Charlie Sheening this, as in Tiger Blood and hashtag winning, so I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I wouldn't.
So, the final results after the determination to figure out who the greatest American of all time. In last with 1 point is Jacob, because he tried taking the show.
Oh, just this specific game show.
Oh, that's very bold of you. I'm gonna give you 9 bonus points. So Jacob now has 10. So Jacob has 10 points. Chris, you're a cool person. I am going to give you half a bonus point. So you now have 10 points.
Yay! Double digits.
End in chat. Because Chris gave you his points, you now have 10 points. Hank, in tied with these people, you have 10 points. And in first
I'm
place,
the best.
and the greatest
This guy in
American
chat.
with 10.5 points,
Woo!
it's Kyle. Kyle is
We're
officially
doing it.
the greatest American in
Now
background
that was
noise.
fighter.
Actually,
Yep.
though, legitimately, Jacob, Kyle only won because you gave him about half a point when you
Correct.
reached out for the lifeline.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible about
God
being
bless
American,
American.
Jacob. You fucking giving handouts.
And
It's
the
called
points are
taxation,
everywhere
Tony.
and nowhere at the same time. Have you ever seen the show Whose Line Is It Anyway? The
Fucking
points are made up and they
Texas
don't
show.
matter.
Very matter. They have winners at the end
Yeah,
of
that's
the
an
show.
English thing.
Well, Whose Line Is It Anyway was also in the US.
It was a great fucking show, though.
Yeah.
Fantastic show.
Amazing
Jesus.
show. Beautiful. So, Kyle, the floor is yours. How does it feel to be the greatest American?
You know, it's
Careful.
I expected it to happen because this is a very sleepy Kyle Brain, which is as close to as American as I can get.
I'm fucking calling Kobe. You got a predator drone in. He's coming to your house, Chief.
Kobe's dead, motherfucker.
You don't fucking know. I know a guy named Kobe. Not
actually, I know two guys named
not Kobe Bryant,
I
but
know-
Kobe.
I know.
But
I know
simply a
two.
Kobe.
It's just one
Yes,
of them.
I know a Kobe that worked for the Air Force.
Do you know that there's a Colby cheese?
But there's two
Well,
Kobe's
it's not
that are
Kobe,
Israeli,
it's Col-
and they're
Yeah, I said Colby. Like, with an L.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Colby cheese. Is
These
good
two
as hell.
things aren't very related. Go plant
Yeah,
a potato.
chin-
That is a good
yeah.
idea. Does anyone have a potato?
I'm eating potato salad. Does
Can
that
you
count?
plant that? Can he plant that?
Am I gonna plant my potato salad? No, I'm gonna eat it.
Alright, does anyone else have a potato to
Derek.
plant? Because I do not have a potato to plant.
Let me get Dave on the phone.
He probably has
There
one
it
since
is.
he is Irish born and
Is
raised.
that racist?
No.
He knows.
Only
It's
Americans.
only racist if he doesn't actually have a potato in his house right now.
Fair enough.
We
We
will
call it Kev.
we'll figure this out more at 11.
More at 11.
More at 11. It's 8.
I was just saying, I don't know if I want to wait
Be
that
awake
long
by
for...
11. I'm drunk.
So, yeah, after a long, heartfelt battle, Kyle has become
Yeah.
the greatest American among us.
That seems racist.
You know?
Again, very
Don't make me
American.
break out the
Very
line.
American would argue.
I did say
Which-
the most racist things tonight so far, so I think I'm
Yeah, I
winning.
think that puts you in the front runner.
I think it did.
Yeah, I
actually.
think it only could have added on to your point total.
Yeah.
So. You almost lost points about the duck comment, though. You were close.
Ah, yes.
But I'm
America
not
and
wrong. That's
racism.
fucking
Name a better duo.
No, can't. Sorry.
Not possible.
No. I was gonna say peanut butter and jelly.
Crunchy peanut butter and jelly. Ah.
See, now, here in America, we may not have invented racism, but we sure as hell perfected it.
We sure did it well. End in chat said, that's un-American because planting potatoes is the same as helping rebuild the motherland.
Careful.
Wow, that's good.
Beautiful. Love it.
I don't know what to say to that. That is fantastic.
I'm a fan of End. I will say.
I will give him 20% of a single point, so he can be second right now.
He's already tied for second.
No, so he can be
No,
like fully
but a
second.
definitive second.
The
Oh.
only second.
Oh. Interesting. I do like the proposal.
I support this notion.
Mm-hmm. Support it. Alright.
And on that socialist comment, I will leave.
Oh, wow.
This is ending out too.
Oh, you're actually going to the bonfire?
I'm gonna go to the
Yeah,
bonfire.
okay. Well, when you get there,
Good
could
luck,
you tell
have
them
fun,
that
stay safe.
you're the greatest American?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's 4th of July and we're having a bonfire.
Very good, buddy.
So I think I am winning, actually. Yeah, I know, that's totally
You,
winning for
out of
America.
us, at the very least? Yeah, you're the only one doing
I'm
something
going out on 4th
vaguely...
of July. I'm going out during a fucking pandemic, which
Yeah.
is the most American thing to
Yeah,
do.
yet again, you're just adding more bonus. This man this has more bonus points for
Yeah.
days.
Just
Yeah.
more Americanness.
We're doing it. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, boy.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye, Kyle.
I'm still...
User disconnected from your channel.
There he goes, the greatest American among us.
Greatest out of all of them.
I do actually love, though, that most of my joke questions did go to Chris.
Yeah! That is a godsend. I am so bad with general history. It gets so much worse when it's like, even our Canadian history I am bad with. It gets worse outside of that. Geography, bad with. Also, question about the provinces definitely was like, I don't know if you're going to pull a fast one on me and be like, no, I meant provinces and territories.
Oh, no, my brain wasn't that big.
Because our country needs to split up between two types.
Oh,
Wait, for real?
I'm gonna go get more food. Sorry.
we will be here.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
we've got...
a lot of food in the kitchen right now, and that potato salad. Good
How
as
can you
fuck.
do this to Derek? That's all I have.
I miss Derek.
Me too, but you're eating him right now, so.
Yep.
Canada. There he is. 1812. Oh, he's just going off again, isn't he?
Oh, God, here we go.
Who won the Great Northern War? Is what End
Canada.
asked.
1812, yeah.
That sounds about
Yeah.
right.
All right. Well, I came back just because I heard 1812 come from my headset, and I swear to Christ, our military outspends everybody by like 20 times. So like, fucking come at us. We'll just fucking blow up your entire country. We don't give a fuck. We're Americans. Donald Trump's at the helm. He has the nuclear launch codes. What are you gonna do about it? Invade us? No.
Maybe.
And
There would be a rifle behind every blade of grass.
if I had to guess, End, the Great Northern War was won by the rulers of Russia, Saxony, Poland, and Denmark-Norway.
You just fucking Google that.
No.
Uh-huh. I love you, Tony.
Oh, he's back. What if I snagged?
User joined your
He got
channel.
here before he could snag.
Okay.
I don't doubt that.
Hi, Kyle. You're back.
Blasphemy.
Well, that took a long time.
But Hank, I had a
What's up,
point
Chief?
for this, and I already forgot what it was.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
doubt.
Americans nuking everybody. Right. You'd have to have geography skills, and therefore Trump would not be able to point to Canada on a map to nuke us.
Yeah. I think it's incredible you think he doesn't have generals that know how to read a basic map. Because
still Americans.
Personally,
Did you know that
I've
20% of
doubted
Americans?
that myself.
And again, that also rely on his generals trusting him enough to follow his orders, which is
Actually, I really think the most feasible, like, world-ending scenario is that Canada and America join arms, right? And we just decide, fuck everybody else, right? And we just fucking nuke everybody.
just like, you know what?
We don't have
We're
any
kind of
nukes,
sick
though.
of this shit.
But we'd be
You don't need nukes, is the thing, right? Because we've got more than enough. America
Listen.
literally has enough nukes to fucking
I
glass
don't
the
think
world,
anyone
like,
would ever
6
really
times
want to
over.
nuke Canada anyway, because they're like,
Yeah.
no,
We love you guys.
Yeah, no, but I just mean anywhere in the world, actually.
We also have all of your water.
Do you guys actually have
Well,
like world
you
enemies
say that,
on like
but
a?
I think our Coast Guard would have like a thing or two to say about you guys trying to take the Great Lakes from us.
They'd
There's a
have to
lot of
be not
water
on
in
the
the
ocean.
Great Lakes, Chief.
Yeah, they're ours. Thanks. Great Lakes Canadian, bud.
No,
They are half theirs, actually.
they're half theirs, but they're
They're
half
mostly-
ours. Not
mostly
really
ours,
yours
thank
if we nuke the shit out of you, huh?
Then you have no water.
Not really drinkable either.
No, that's not
Hey,
relevant.
listen,
as
Foresight
long
is
as
not
we
an American.
end up
is not
I was gonna say
American.
that is yeah.
Foresight
Foresight is
is
not
not
a
an
trait of an
American.
American.
See, the thing is, if like if we die, that doesn't matter, right? But if you
As
die
long-
first, it's fine.
Yeah. It's not
Fuck,
really
yeah,
about
that's-
winning as much as it's just making the other guy die
Yeah, it's
faster.
not about winning. It's just about you losing. That's the American
That's-
virtue.
That's America in a nutshell right there.
See, the thing is, nobody else can out America, right? Because we're all fucking bastards. We don't give a fuck.
We barely know what we're doing.
So all right. So I just from my history lessons there, and I would have to say when you have the question, what happened at the Battle of, I'm going to say Frostad. I'm probably wrong with the pronunciation. Wasn't taught pronunciation. I would say that battle was one of the most Swedish-sided victories of the Great Northern War in the years 1700 to 1721.
Boy.
A Swedish
User
army,
disconnected
from your
9,000
channel.
strong under Carl Gustav Reschnold, attacked and defeated an
not
allied
Google.
Russian and Saxon army 18,000 strong under Johann Matthias von Schulenburg. That's exactly what I
You're
would think
missing the
happened.
amendment to the American
I can hear you Google. Yeah, I know you
Constitution,
can
right?
hear me Google. Yeah, I was fucking
You're
around.
missing the amendment to the American Constitution, right? Where any Russian loss is also an American victory.
Oh, well,
That's how mafia works.
Oh man.
All right, I'll actually be right back. Cause damn, I'm gonna get more of that potato salad. Fuck me, that's good.
Good stuff.
It's still Derek.
It'll be so long before he actually ends up getting potato salad.
Yeah,
at
if
this
you,
rate.
we keep stalling him and stalling him and
Someone's scream
stalling him.
1812 again.
No. Oh man. So I feel like I had the most unbiased way to judge the greatest American during that competition.
Certainly, I would concur as the answer of the most meme questions.
Yeah, I think.
It's a very balanced.
does
and
anyone
fair
know
way
how
of determining things.
Adolf Frederick died without me googling it?
No clue.
No idea.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pretend that I'm not googling right now, and that I'm also not copying the spelling of that name. Let's see. Did you say how did he die? Okay. Let's see.
Gunshot.
How did? Ah,
No longer alive.
if I had to guess,
He can.
it would be indigestion.
Yep.
Would be my guess. Indigestion. is what I'm
Usually
going
a lack of oxygen to major components, such as the brain.
with. How did he die? When he stopped living would be the. No, yeah. Apparently, indigestion was the way they died. I googled it. Yeah, indigestion.
Connection
Disconnected.
lost.
That is horrifying. TeamSpeak has gone down. But I would say indigestion is the way in which they died. So, it looks like the TeamSpeak may have gone down, is where we hold the podcast at. It is good to know it is not my internet, because I see that the stream is still going, the recording is still happening, so that is good on those fronts at the very least. However, the TeamSpeak looks to be down, so I am going to on the fly. Oh no, is it my internet? Because I'm disconnected.
Error.
Oh, it is my internet. Oh no. Well, the recording is still going on. We are still going as strong as possible here. On this episode, we surely determined who the greatest American is in Kyle. And we were able to find good things. Yeah.
Error.
So, my internet has gone down, however. So, not great, must say. Oh, it looks like it could be back up. Let's see. Let's just try to go somewhere. It is loading. So, hopefully, I will be back online within moments. We are hoping at the very least. I very much so enjoyed tonight's podcast. So I'm hoping that we are able to continue it just for a wee bit longer. Thank you for the follow, by the way, End. I thoroughly appreciate it. If you can still hear me. Let's see. I'm just going to say thank you for the follow at End. Let's see. Alright, so now I will paste these two recordings together because it also knocked my recording off. So a lot of that, me finding a way to get back in here, won't be in the final cut. But hello, we are back. America decided to turn the internet off for a split second on me.
Yes.
It's totally...
Probably a contribution for the fact that you gave the greatest American to a Canadian.
Yeah, I honestly deserved it.
I think internet outages are also very American with what they let the cable comms do.
That's true.
That's correct also, yeah.
Big rip.
This Adolf Frederick guy does seem pretty interesting. I can't believe he died of indigestion.
Indigestion?
Yeah.
That's pretty pog.
I think that that was like what I was trying to convey when I had lost internet connection. I was like, I googled, oh, what did he die of? Oh, indigestion. Interesting. That's weird, right, guys? And then it was like, guys, oh no.
Okay, yeah, then we didn't catch that, I don't think.
Yeah, no, that's when my internet decided to go night-night. We'll say. Go night-night, yeah.
That works.
But End followed, so thank you so much, End. I want to make sure that got across, that I'm thanking you, and I appreciate the follow. Every follow makes me feel nice on the inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
And regardless, just appreciate you tuning in. It's always so nice to have new faces in here. We all appreciate it. Yeah, we do. Definitely.
Hell yeah.
I'm drunk.
Especially ones that can get decent points in the game show.
Yeah. Came tied second for just being here.
Hell yeah.
Imagine.
I have a few trivia skills finally.
Oh, I didn't actually see what did he eat? He, after consuming a meal consistent of lobster, caviar, sauerkraut, kippers, and champagne, which was topped off with 14 servings of his favorite dessert, Hetvog, made of semla and served in a bowl of hot milk. No wonder why he died.
Man's a legend.
That's a legend.
That is how I am going out.
Right?
Sounds great.
That's crazy.
Amazing.
What a way to go out.
God bless.
Yeah. If that man is an American.
Hank over here about to do the same thing with some potato salad, and I can respect it.
I respect it. You know, I had a scoop of
Scottish
potato
pop.
salad for dinner tonight, and I felt weird every single bite. Because our friend Derek's online username is potato salad. So it was just
I
like,
don't see what's wrong with that.
I was just eating Derek.
And?
Oh.
What's your point?
Oh. I see. I have been outclassed by smarter individuals.
I don't know.
Not a
if I go
very
that far.
American thing to admit, by the way.
No, that is not American at all.
but
What are
I-
you doing?
I do hope that everyone here agrees that my test was the best way to determine who the greatest American is.
I
Absolutely agree.
Oh,
strongly
obviously.
agree.
Thank you.
The-
Thank you,
the-
everyone.
The results speak for the test.
Thank
honestly.
you. Yeah, I honestly felt like I did a good job.
I agree.
Did Derek taste good? I'm
Yes.
gonna be honest. Yeah, it was
Good as
delicious.
fuck. Yeah, delicious.
Delicious. Yeah.
So
I would
good.
eat Derek's ass. I mean, what?
You know, I am glad that I did press the button to make it say that you are a mature audience before being able to watch this.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good. It's a very good executive decision.
Yeah. Because the last thing, well, I mean, there's very easy ways to get around that, but you know what I'm saying.
Can we get an exclamation mark Kyle in the chat?
Yeah, could we get an exclamation point Kyle, just even though Kyle isn't here?
Let's get one just for Kyle being Kyle.
Kyle being beautiful is more
Yes.
like it. I'll type it out. Oh no! Oh, you got it. Easy. Exclamation point! Disclaimer: Kyle does not speak for anyone but Kyle. No, truer words have never been spoken.
I'm not even sure if Kyle speaks for himself.
Debatable.
I mean, a lot of the
Debatable.
time it's devil's advocate, or I hope it is.
It's Kyle.
But anytime anybody says devil's advocate, I get immediately concerned.
Okay, other
Yeah.
commands that I have.
Anytime
I
someone
have...
says Kyle or Kyle argument or Kyle fact or anything like that, I get way more concerned.
Fair. I have exclamation point Zelrin. I have exclamation point Chance. I have exclamation point Sky. I have exclamation point other people too. I know. It is, and then like I have the exclamation points for YouTube, Twitter, and all that jazz.
Twitter does not speak for anyone but Twitter.
True. True.
Are we still on stream at the moment?
Yes.
I just want to know what happened to Dr. Disrespect.
He disrespected the wrong person.
I guess.
Probably.
He chose a bad target to disrespect.
How dare you?
What the fuck did Steve just send to this group chat?
Tell Steve I said hi.
Oh, Steve finished his leaf panels thingies. It turned out so good.
I don't know whether what Steve sent us is truth or a copy pasta. So I'm just gonna wait
Very
for someone
likely
else
to be either with Steve.
Yeah, I was just gonna wait for someone else to tell me.
Just gonna not touch that for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna put that down. He
Not
did, oh,
touching
so
that is actually my favorite method.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, it is a big meme.
Okay, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a very extensive meme.
Okay, I was gonna say I assume it's copy pasta.
Yeah,
But-
I wouldn't say copy pasta, but it definitely looks like it could be if you put it on Reddit.
That's fair. I mean, it just when people copy it, I automatically assume like text is copy pasta, but it's not always. But End in chat said for Dr. Disrespect, he disrespected the Teletubbies. Can't do that.
Okay,
Teletubbies.
that is
You
the
can't
biggest
do
mistake you
that.
make in life.
Dr.
Definitely.
Disrespected the Teletubbies.
I could take the fucking Teletubbies in a fist fight, I swear to Christ.
All of them at once?
Yeah.
I'd pay to see the fight, at the very
They're
least.
cowards.
Yep.
Have you seen the sun in
I would
that
pay to see
universe? That
What?
is trippy.
That is-
It would distract me enough to get beat by the Teletubbies, most likely. If I'm being honest. Yeah.
I'd have to agree on that.
The sun is so terrifying in that universe. Don't Google it if you don't know what it's like.
It is very terrifying.
It's like, if you don't know it already, please ignore.
Thanks for the flashbacks.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. But when Teletubbies is brought up, I flash back, and I need others to come with me.
Yeah, that's dragging us all down. I'm okay with it.
Yes.
I understand.
No need to get high in that universe, damn straight. It's just always an acid trip.
Yep.
With Lulu. I think Lulu was one of the Teletubbies. I don't know that for a fact. I'm actually going to Google the Teletubby names.
Are you sure about that?
No. Okay. We had a Dipsy, Lala, Poe, and Tinky Winky. So no, I was wrong.
Tinky Winky, holy
What
fuck.
about Maka Paka? Is Maka Paka a Teletubby? Is this the name I should know? Yet again, I am not Googling, I swear.
Never.
Oh, I've never seen this before. What are you? I can't tell if this is adorable or frightening.
Yep, that's frightening.
Okay. It is something you can't unsee. I'm gonna say that much.
Yep, thanks for that. I'm tabbing off the stream.
I can't stop looking at it. Weirdly, it feels like it's calling to my soul. It has a bike in one of these photos.
You guys want some fun facts?
Yes.
So you remember last year when Trump fucking hit us with that we bombed the airports during the Revolutionary War? Everybody remember that on his July 4th speech last year?
Wait, what?
Yeah, he said that during his July 4th speech last year. You guys want to catch a fucking load of what he just said for his July 4th speech this year?
What do you say? I don't know if I want to know, but
Trump just said that we fought Operation Desert Storm in the jungles of Vietnam.
Oh?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
He's not very smart, I think.
No. No, smart is not what I would describe Donald Trump as, actually.
for-
I also just dropped my phone on my ankle, so I'm gonna scream in pain for a second.
Okay, feel free. For anyone who doesn't know, that didn't happen during
Just how
Vietnam.
was
It's called Desert Storm, my guy.
he was just so calm about that
Yeah. Yeah. In the jungles of Vietnam, we fought Operation
Desert Storm.
Storm.
Huh.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's totally how operation names work.
That's how Desert
Operation
Storm.
Desert Storm to throw off the enemy. They thought we were going to go to Africa.
Fuck.
They thought we were going to the Sahara. Oh, those fools.
Yeah.
But no.
It's an old school. This is classic big brain play on the enemy.
I don't know if I would describe Donald Trump as a classic big brain play pretty much ever, to be honest.
So I am looking at the other characters in the Night Garden, and they're all horrifying, I would argue. Especially this one. This is the most horrifying one right here. The narrator, Derek Jacobi. I would say that's the most terrifying of the characters. But, which one's the least terrifying? I don't know. Iggly Piggly
What?
is a bit terrifying, but like maybe this is the one I would say is the least terrifying.
Mm.
I take that back. This is horrifying. You're welcome. Yeah, thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really do appreciate it. Makapaka though is the worst. So yeah. Yeah, so we're just gonna exit that out for a hot moment. But yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for... it's always interesting to see what other shows existed. It's like, we thought the Teletubbies was an acid trip, but look at Makapaka.
It could have been so much worse.
Hey, we could have had a little bit of a worse time, apparently. I think we have taken, like a little bit too much of for granted.
Yeah.
What we could have had. Yeah.
It could have been so much worse.
Really could have been.
Oh, there's another show that was kind of like that.
A lot of shows. What was the one show that Brecken always talks about? Oh no.
I feel like you would know that better than us.
It like Masso Peepo was something it said.
What?
My response exactly.
Yeah, I don't.
God.
I can
Wait up.
What?
Wait a minute. Anybody in this Discord watch Letterkenny?
Of course. I am Canadian.
Thank you. Great fucking show.
Absolutely.
It was
Tony,
called
Jacob, you should watch
Nonolon.
Letterkenny.
Yeah, it's on Hulu. If you have Hulu.
What
It's
is
on,
Letterkenny?
Oh, what's it up here? It's on Crave TV.
It's on Crave for Canadians, but for Americans, it's on Hulu. It's really just a banter show. There's really no other way to describe it.
It's small town Canada banter. It is
Oh.
It is
But the
Kyle's
humor-
life.
The humor transfers really well over to small town America.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, man. It's so
Very
good.
similar, but it's literally like Kyle's childhood growing up.
Oh.
Oh.
So this is Nonolon, by the way.
I shouldn't say childhood, probably like teen years, but yeah.
So apparently this is actually a Canadian kids show, Chris. Nonolon.
What show?
If you look
Can
at
I
stream,
tap back to stream?
you will see who not.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's Nonolon, I think, or they
Yeah.
live in Nonolon. I'm not sure if that's Nonolon.
I don't know. I
She
just
says
recognized that crap.
Masso Peepo. Yeah. Brecken
Yeah.
likes this.
Nope. I'm having again These are worse flashbacks than Teletubbies. I'm tabbing off stream again.
Yeah, I closed it up. Don't worry.
Reckon why?
Yeah, she loves it.
No.
She loves
why?
Masso Peepo.
Huh.
I'm gonna ask. I'll have to ask what about Masso Peepo she loves. There's some kids shows with strange dolls that used to give me nightmares. Yeah, I feel like there was
There's
an
a lot that
era
nightmare
of
feels.
shows where if it wasn't Sesame Street or the Muppets, they usually had some pretty crazy looking dolls that they would use. Like Sesame Street and the Muppets really had the corner of friendly looking dolls. Like you never felt threatened with Elmo.
Fuck the
Even when he
Muppet
brought
low-key,
Shank to
though.
set, you still were like, oh, but it's Elmo.
Yeah.
Not saying
Fuck
that
the
happened.
Muppets.
I like the Muppets, I would say. I like the Muppets, yeah.
Coward.
I like Kermit, though.
I like Kermit. The rest of them, fuck them.
I also like... What's the... Fozzie Bear.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who's the one with the really long nose? He's cute.
I'm not gonna answer that. That seems like bait.
Okay, maybe I'll just
We're talking
Google
about
the name.
Squidward?
No, for Muppets.
Squidward.
Yeah, Jacob's got it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely
on point.
Yeah.
the Muppets characters.
All right, I'm gonna be
Gonzo.
honest. I just fucking I'm monitoring your chat, and what the fuck Endorsty 0149 has just said has brought concern to me.
What do you think SS uniform? What do you think of SS uniforms? Just uniforms. Horrible
Hugo
things.
Boss,
Probably.
bro.
These are questions that I wish I had Kyle around for.
Yeah.
But also, because we're on Twitch, I'm glad Kyle's not around for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
The good old Kyle 22. Miss him when
Yes!
you miss him when he's not there, but at the same time, you're also kind
Yeah.
of glad he's not. He's
I mean, like, Hugo Boss literally did produce Nazi uniforms, but, like, I'm concerned about the question, what do you think about SS uniforms? That,
Yeah. No. That's an
it's a
interesting
little,
topic.
it's a little worrying.
That's
there.
a to me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Good answer. Must say. Yeah.
That's a big for me, fam.
I'm gonna hit you for Yeah. Yeah, so we looked at a lot of shows and determined who the greatest American was tonight. So I feel as if this was a very successful podcast.
Good, nice.
I'd have to agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hard
concur.
agree.
Kyle's setting himself on fire, but the rest of us, we're doing great.
Kyle set himself on fire.
It's possible.
It happens.
I mean, it's a
You
bonfire.
said Elmo,
Might
so I
have
thought
fallen
of
into
Comrade
it. Oh,
Elmo.
that's Yeah.
What is Comrade Elmo? Do I even want to know?
Listen, I'm so
No,
used
I'm
to,
not
I'm so
gonna
used to
Google
Kyle
that
being
if I'm
Kyle
honest.
that, like, honestly, I could see him doing something like that.
Oh, he's just it's just Elmo in like a Russian hat.
Oh,
Oh.
so advanced Kyle.
Yes? Is Kyle Elmo?
Possibly.
Huh. Okay.
He's our friendly neighborhood Kyle.
Agree. Hard agree. But I think I'm going to wrap up the recording aspect of this episode. This has been episode 339
Thanks for that.
of Background Noise. Thank you guys all for watching. You can find the VOD of this at youtube.com/HydroxideAnt. Give the YouTube channel some love. It's stayed at basically the same subscribers for the last 5 years. So give it some love. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all in the end. Thank you for coming into chat. Really appreciate it. It's always lovely to have people in chat. Thank you guys all for being on and taking part in the Greatest American Quiz. Kyle, our winner, isn't even here to finish up the show. He's being a true
Bastard.
American right now.
Bitch
So
lasagna.
thank you guys all for watching. I am heading out of here. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Pickle Weasel.